It's July 2022, time for your housing market report. Now with temperatures rising, inflation rising higher than wages, and interest rates rising, the one thing that you would think that would start coming down would be home prices. But despite all of those factors, we're still not seeing it in Marietta. The median list price is a powerful and unique way to predict what's going to happen in the future when it comes to home prices. And in this chart, you'll see the dotted line. That shows the median list price here in Marietta on a 7-day period, okay? So look at where we were. The median list price at the end of that last week was $525,000. You guys, look at this, record high list prices. When realtors are pricing these properties and sellers are pricing these properties, they look at the information about what homes down the street are selling for, how many offers they're getting, how far above the asking price that house went, and they're taking all of this data to figure out what to list their property for. And to see this huge spike in the last few weeks gives an indication that sellers are still very confident that their homes are going to sell at a very high price. So that begs the question, what do buyers think of all that?
Hey, before we look at any more numbers or stats, I thought I would take you out on this appointment with me and just take a second to share with you what I personally experienced while listing a seller's property last week. This particular townhome that we listed, I sold to this buyer just last year for $365,000. He's only owned it less than a year, and when we pulled the comps, it was looking like the townhome comparables were somewhere between $390,000 and $395,000. So what we did was we put it on the market for $390,000, and within a matter of 48 hours, we received an above asking offer. So we took that. Now, we did not get the 30 showings that we might have had last year, and we didn't have 10 offers, but we're still seeing above asking offers happening in the market. So as inventory levels start to rise, which we're going to talk about here in a little bit, we may see that slow down. It's yet to be seen because based on my personal experience over the last month, everything I put on the market is selling above the list price, and it's getting at least one, if not more, offers.
All right, so I'm back from my appointment trying to cool off. It's 98 degrees outside right now. So then the question is, how are the buyers responding to all of this? And one way for us to analyze that is to look at days on market. So if you look at this chart right here, this shows for all price ranges, the days on market. The dotted line represents a 7-day period, and then the solid blue line is a 90-day average. So when you look right here, last week we saw the first increase in days on market that we've seen since January. So down, they've been going down, they've been all flat all summer long, and then just last week we started to see a little increase of days on market. So it'll be interesting as we watch this market progress over the next few weeks if that starts to go up. I have one more chart I want to show you before we conclude, and that is days on market by price range. So with our system, we're able to divide out the highest quartile, the lowest quartile, and then the two quartiles in between to just see how they're responding. And what's really interesting, this blue line represents the highest priced homes on the market. Typically, higher priced homes take longer to sell. There's fewer buyers in that price range, and they just lag on the market a lot longer. And what we've seen over the last couple years is these higher priced homes in the Marietta area are even more appealing and are selling a lot faster than they used to. In fact, they're as low as the lower priced homes. So what does that mean exactly? Well, the way I interpret it is that higher end buyers are being attracted to the Marietta area, probably because they can get a nice house. They're still close to Atlanta. They're still close to all of those cultural things. You've got the Braves, World Series winners. All of those things are adding to the desirability of the Marietta area, and it's causing our higher priced homes to sell very fast. So in summary, we're still seeing a very strong seller's market. Sellers are still very confident. They're still putting their houses on the market at higher and higher prices. But how long is that going to last? Nobody knows. We'll just have to wait and see. So stay tuned, subscribe, click on that bell icon so you don't miss next week's market update. And if you would like this same report brought to your inbox on a weekly basis for your hometown or your zip code, make sure you click the link below to subscribe.